Hello, hello, hello. All right. This one, that's more gray. We might be able to do it. How's everyone doing? Oh, why don't I see comments? Where are my comments? Okay. All right. Let everyone come in. Come in. You know what? We may have to do. I wonder how that would look. That's not too bad. Hi, Pam. It's good to see you this evening. Hey, Lisa. Okay. Somewhere in this room, I have more black, but I don't know. In case I don't have enough black for my title, I got the gray just in case. We'll figure it out. Hello, Madison. Welcome, welcome. I hope you all are doing well. Ooh, let me get some lotion on real quick. On this fine Tuesday. All right. Are we ready? Because let me tell you, I'm not ready. I'm ready and not ready all at the same time. Okay, so for today, while people are still coming in, let's pull up. So this is the March challenge, and this is what we're going to be working on. And let's see if you can kind of see my finger right there. So the challenge is you have to grab one of the leaves, right? So there's leaf 1, leaf 2, leaf 3, and leaf 4. And you just have to do one of the leaves. So if you choose leaf 2, then you have to use 4 different pattern papers on your project. That's it. It could be a card, it could be whatever, it could be a layout, but you just have to use 4 different pattern papers. Okay. I'm going to be doing leaf number 4, which is a 4-word title on your project. Okay. And let me get that off. Hold on. All right. You don't have January done. Yeah, tell me about it. Now, one of the good parts is if you're a part of the online crop group, if you do a layout for the March challenge, and you can tie it into one of the crop challenges, you can do that. Okay, so we're gonna do that tonight. We're gonna do challenge number. As soon as I find it. A page about favorite movie or bingeable series. Okay, so that's challenge number 16. That's what we're going to be working on tonight from the crop challenge. And we're going to do a 4-word title on the project for the March challenge. Everyone tracking? Tracking. Good. Hey, Janice. Hey, Eileen. All right. So I am, of course, going to talk about Bridgerton season 4. So I found these, I think they were on Facebook, posted on like the Bridgerton page or whatever like that. So I printed them out, and my title is going to be the name of the book. Yes, Pam, you can mix in this instance, you can mix. And if you haven't done anything, how do I explain? There's 25 challenges, right? So if you do all the challenges, all 25, technically you're like halfway through your 52-week challenge. Do you see what I'm saying? Because the 52-week challenge is just so that you would have 52 projects at the end of the year. So if you do 25 in one crop, you're already there. You got your 52. you're halfway there. You know what I mean? So yes, you can mix. The only thing is like I can't take one of the like something I've already done like last month and use it for this month. That's what you can't do. It has to be a new project. Okay. So when I saw these colors, I immediately thought of 49 and Market terracotta. I love terracotta. It's one of those like kind of peachy, rusty colors. And I think we're gonna use, oh, no problem, Jess. I forgot to post it again on the web on Facebook. I just went live because I was like down to the second trying to figure out what I was gonna be working on. So I think I'm gonna wind up cutting the photos to make them separate. And then I'm going to use a lot of ephemera and kind of create like an embellished look over here with the photos, and then put the title over here. So what I did was I went on Google and I was like, well, what's the title of Benedict's book? Because I knew what the name of it was, but I didn't. But it is An Offer from a Gentleman. And so that's going to be my title. It's actually an offer from a gentleman. So it's actually like 5, but we'll make it work. And I'm just trying to make sure we're going to start there first, because if I don't have enough stickers, yeah, I may have to do a combination. So let's see. I'm going to put that to the side. And then, of course, we have some rub-ons and the ephemera, the 6x8 paper, which I'm going to use for the mats, and some acetate pieces. I'm probably not going to use the frames. However, if you didn't do the frame challenge and you had this collection, more frames. So there's definitely ways to get that taken care of. And then what I'm going to do is I have some plastic, like packaging. I'm just going to like do my lettering on this for right now. So I know I want to do gentleman with the black. Oh, I don't have any T's. How can you not have any T's? Oh, that makes me sick. Okay. So reverse. Do we have any T's on here? We do. So let's go back. Let's put these back. Guess who's back? Okay. Because I see now it's not going to work because I don't have any T's. Okay. But I may still be able to use sort of like the gray color and do a combination of fonts. So let's see if we can get it out of this. Okay. And when something's, as important as the title, then you want to make sure you have it definitely before we start, because that's the main goal. Gent. Okay. Gentle LE. Ooh. Thank God, 1M. Gentle man. And then we have another A. We can do A. And then let's look at this. So we can do O. F. E. Sorry, y'all. I know this is so exciting. Offer from okay. And then Anne. I wonder, do I have enough for that? I think I do. And we can do AN. Okay. So we're going to mix it up, but we have An Offer from a Gentleman. So there's our title, ready to go. Oh, I can make a T. Make a T with what? With which one? Which one's a T? Because I don't see it. But I think we got it. Yeah, I think we'll be okay. And I like the mixing of the fonts too. So that'll work. All right, let's get to it. So I hope you guys have had a good week so far. How is the time change treating you guys if you still have uh, daylight savings? I know for me, it feels like I can't catch up. Like, I look up, I'm in the middle of trying to finish something, and when I look, it's like, where did the hours go? Like, rewind that back. You don't like it, Pam? Yeah, it's something about it. It's like, yeah, let's not do that. I wish we could, like, just leave it alone. You know what I mean? Let us get used to it. We'll be fine. Just stop changing it all the time. Okay. And let's go ahead and trim these down. You know, I like to trim down the photos. And let's do it this way. So did you guys see the new collections? I didn't get a chance to see it on the live yesterday. I don't know if she had it on the live or not. But I know Vicky was live showing some. Was it over the weekend? I can't remember. All right. Let's pull out that 6x8. Ooh. See what we got with that for our background. Now, since the background paper is kind of light, I'm going to go for a darker, one of the darker papers for the background, I think. If I go like this and like this. Yeah, I think we can do that. Let's see. Okay. So this is 8. So let's do 4. Because we know we trimmed it down, so we can make it at least 4x3. Right? And we're going to have a border because we trimmed down the photos. Yeah, this collection goes so well with these photos. Oh my God. Yeah. Oh, she had you color happy? Color me happy. Yeah. Oh my God. I'm sure. I know a lot of the lines are gorgeous. The Color Me Happy, is that Simple Stories? Wait. Because I know Simple Stories has like a butt ton of lines coming out. And then 49 and Market has like, they have 2 coming out, I think. Uh-oh. Oh, you guys, guess who's back? Are you trying to come? What are you doing? Come say hi to the people. Come say hi to the people. You're already right here. Come on. All right, y'all. There's Salem. Trying to walk across my stuff. Whoop. Oh, did we? Oh, we stepped on the keypad. Hold on. No, I don't want to start listening. Okay. Sorry, y'all. Come on. Yeah, Simple Stories. Okay. Come on. You said hello? All right. All right. He's being extra clean today. Uh-oh. Okay. Well, at least it didn't fall on the other photo. I'll get that cleaned up. Yeah. I like how that really goes well with the colors they're wearing. It's like perfect. When I was trying to figure out what I was going to do, I was like, like what collection. And I think sometimes when I know what photos I want to use, but the collection is escaping me, it can be so frustrating. Because I knew I wanted to do this challenge But at the beginning of the day, I was like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. I can't think of a collection. I can't think of a collection. And then I had decided, I had decided that I was going to do Flower Emporium. I was like, well, I'll do Flower Emporium. It'll go. And then as I was getting ready to grab some stuff, I was like, oh, terracotta. I saw the terracotta and I was like, nah, here it is. Here it is. Okay. Now, a lot of times, because of these really pretty backgrounds, we don't really know like what should we do, what shouldn't we do, that kind of thing. And I know it can be hard to use, but yeah, I think we're gonna go ahead and try and do something with it. And I think that will leave a good area over here for the title. Yeah. So let me show you some stuff. So I'd already plucked out some of the laser cuts. So there's all kinds of things. There's flowers, of course, butterflies, some small flowers that we can possibly pop up and stuff like that. So he's coming back again. And then also in the laser cuts, they had some things that look like tags, a few like word bits, and the tag stamp, sort of like a stamp edge anyway. So yeah, so we have all that pulled out. And then we also want to use some of the, hold on. Let me move my keyboard because if he comes back through, I don't want him to step on the keyboard again. Excuse me. Okay. So we have the acetates we can use as well to help fill in. And of course, we're going to pull out some of the ephemera. So let's look at that right now. So we already know we have these elements. Because I think what we can do is create like some clusters with these. Yeah. All right, let me see. Oh, Michelle, I know, right? I know. I wish I didn't check to see if she still had some. I'm sorry about that. But I really did enjoy this collection. I just think it's something about the colors. Ugh, they speak to me. It speaks to me. I like this. I could use this to do my journaling about the show and why I like it so much. Okay. And then let's see. Oh, I had actually put some of the papery elements in here. You know, the papers, the thinner papers. I think I put some of that in there. Oh no, maybe they did. Oh, they must have mixed it. I forgot about that. You know how they used to have it separate, and then I think on this one they put some of the thinner papers in with the the regular ephemera bits. This one's nice. Let's see. Sorry, y'all. Just looking through. Probably should have went through this one first. This looks very Bridgerton-y. That looks very Bridgerton-y. Maybe that. Let's save that. Okay. All right. Yeah. Oh, you're eating ice cream, Janice? What kind of ice cream you having? I know. Sometimes I do that too. I'll be like, I just sat and watched. That could have been like crafting too, you know? Okay. So let's see. I think I want, if nothing else, even if I leave them together, I can do something like that. Oh, isn't that cute? Like if we could, I like that little symbol there. Maybe we can decorate around there. We don't have to use everything we pull out. Just remember, we do not. All right. And I think that will allow us to put like some stuff here. My heart belongs to you. Oh, that is too cute. That is perfect. And then let's see. We can put this up here. Because remember, wherever we're putting stuff, it's possible as a foundation to build up with some of our other elements. Now, this I'm probably not going to use. I don't think I need to. So I'll hold these off to the sides. And then I have these that I pulled out that I know I want to use. It says you are everything to me. I think that would be really pretty. Even if we put it up here. And then maybe down here, together forever. And then right in the center, forever and ever. I think that would be cute. Okay. And then we might do something down here. Let's see. I might actually reserve the rub-ons this time and just use the laser cuts. So we're going to create just a little cluster down here. Let me get a little bit of greenery. This one's fun. Maybe something like that. And then over here, we can do stuff like this. Okay. I think we're growing. You see the vision. You see what I'm trying to like put down, right? So that way, maybe not there. Because the thing I like about laser cuts is that you can layer them up, you know? It doesn't have to be just one. You can add multiples, create layers. Yeah. Okay. I see the vision. I see the vision. And then we could do right down here an offer from a gentleman. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to just slide that over for a second because I think what I'll do is work on this part and then do the title. And then if there's room, play with this. Do you see what I'm saying? Because I don't want to play with that and then have no room for the title. Trying to think smarter, not harder. Okay, so let's start gluing some of this down. Woo-hoo. T, what's up with me in the glue tonight? I'm like, woo. Come on. Okay. I mean, seriously, I have dropped so much glue. Okay. So let's do this. While that's drying, I'm going to go ahead and kind of attach the photos on here where I want them to lay. And then we'll keep building up. Hold on. If you put any notes down or messages, give me a moment because I've been looking down. Okay. Put that back. I'm going to put some glue down on this. Okay, let me see. Love the flowers. Thank you, Maddie. I do too. There's something about their laser cuts, you know. I've always loved that about their collections. And then the best part with the wet glue is it does give us a little bit of time, a little bit of wiggle room. Remember that? So with instances like this, we can kind of lay down our stuff in parts. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to put that to the side. Put that to the side. Let's figure out him. This one. All right. And I know we'll probably be asking you guys this the whole month, but how is it going? Did you guys get any more of the challenges done? I know I took a week off. I ain't going to lie. After that weekend, I was like, yeah, I need a moment. I was like, I need a moment. Because it just felt like, it was a lot. And it was being on every live. By the time we were done, I was like, yeah, I'm not coming in this crafter. Oh, no. No. I'm going to have to print my photos again. Damn it. No worries. Okay. Because I can do it while we're here. Booyah. Let me go in. I'm going to print it right here from the phone. Go in. Where is it? Because I just did it here and here. It's loading and print. Can't believe I did all that. Me and this glue, I swear. No worries, because the best part is we can get it fixed. We can fix it. Okay. Oh my goodness gracious. I swear. I need to put the glue down. Back away from the glue. You know what? We might put a little piece of that over top. Okay. Let's see what else. Can I fit this over here? And then build up from here. I'm not sure which way I'm going to do this. Bear with me, y'all, because I'm thinking kind of in my head and try to figure out what I'm going to do. Okay. Because if we do this, we could still have that. You know what? Let's do this. I'll tell you one thing. This wet glue, it dries so fast. It is. It's amazing how fast it dries. Okay. Because even if you use the wet glue, let me tell you, it does not take long for it to set. It does not. I think on this one, I might put it down a little bit. See if maybe, if that'll let me, because I just thought about that. If I'm trying to fix this, I need to pick that up. Okay. So what I'm going to do is when I lay these down over on the side, I'm not going to glue down the whole thing until after I reprint my photos. Did I reprint? I don't know if I did or not. Oh, I can hear it now. Okay. So let's do this. So the ones that I'm going to just go straight to the paper because it's not going to touch the photo. And then this one, I'm going to do half. So this half, this half. So just those halves. And then this half. Half, half, half. So that way I can still lift this up and I can put my photo on it. From my boo-boo. From my mistake. I don't know, Janice. You tell me. I don't know what's going on. Let me tell you something. I'm telling you, I felt off all day. I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do. Now, I hope this doesn't bother you guys if you hear anything. It's probably my fan because I am hot. Whew, I'm having like a heat flash. This thing is making me nervous. Come on. There we go. Whew. Man. Like, y'all got me in here sweating. Okay. Letters. Let's get our titles. I think there's something else that I always forget to tell you guys too with some of the acetates. If you're able, if it's big enough and you can cut it, you can cut these too. You know what I mean? Like, okay, for instance. Like, I just want a little bit of it kind of peeking out from here, right? So instead of using an entire acetate piece, I can just kind of like make it peek from underneath something else. Do the same thing over here. And the good part about over here is that even though this one edge is like it's covered, what I can do is take a little piece of, excuse me, little piece of foam, cut it into a little square, and put it right behind this flower, right? So one is going to give us a little dimension. And it's going to cover the edge that I cut. And it looks like it's coming off a piece of this flower over here. So don't be afraid to like pop up pieces and do stuff like that. I was going in here for this. So let's do, I just want to see something. I wonder if I can, let's see. And OFF. Offer. Okay. Give it a little bit of space in between. And then, now, I know gentleman is kind of long, but I think if we do it right, we can just bring it across some more of the flowers. Maybe something like this. Sorry, I know this part is kind of the boring part. Laying out the title. Gentle. So if I move it over just a little bit, I could probably make it work. Okay. Hold on. I guess I could split it up if I wanted. I guess that makes more sense. Right? Do gentle and then like a dash and then man below it? Or do you think I should just do what I'm doing, which is spreading it? If you guys are still with me, tell me what you think. Tell me what you think. Yeah, I think maybe that's better if we do like this. Maybe something like that. And then maybe just put a little something like that. You would try to keep it on one line, Janice? Okay. Well, let's let it. Okay. Yeah. I was like, let's let that marinate. Because I think if we do it that way, then I can still potentially have my clusters down here. And maybe one up there. Let me think about that too. Only because I like that piece, but I don't think it's going to work with gentlemen being so close. And then, in the if you haven't seen it, but at one point there is a bow in her hair, so we could even put like a bow on one of our flowers. Ooh, how cute! It's a possibility. And then we have some more butterflies because we're using butterfly paper, even though some of it's covered up. We can add some more, like here, and then put one over here in our little cluster. Okay. Do. And then we can pop up some flowers. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, I think we could do something like that. And then, boop, boop. I tell you what. All right. Let's see. Cut another little piece. I wonder what color I should use for the spritz. Do you think the what is it? Rusty? Is it Rusty Hinge? Which one? I know there was a red one. I know. Vintage photo. Let's think about that because you know I love my splatters. I think I'm gonna put this one up here. Let's see. Pam is saying lots of options, and I know opinion. It's okay. I appreciate the opinions. Let's see. Could you raise your title so gentlemen could go on the orange-ish card? Oh, do you mean like up here? To put the gentleman over here? I could. But then do you mean the do everything that it's coming down this way, Pam? Or just move the whole thing up so it like it's all up in here? So then it would be like this. That's why I didn't glue anything down yet, because these, as long as you don't glue them down, you can pretty much move them around. Okay, so that moves it up higher. And then a E-E-N. Oop. Just flick that, okay? Until and then we'll straighten it more, of course. Okay. Yeah, I see what you're saying. So then my cluster down here won't feel so congested. I'll take that. I don't think that's bad. And I'll just bring my T-square out again and we can try and straighten those up more. I know. Did you see me flick that? I mean, I couldn't have planned that if I wanted to. You think it looks good, Jess? Okay. Okay. So we're getting there. We're getting there. Okay. I'm like, should I? I think what we'll do, put these down. Yeah. Because you know what? If not now, when? I mean, I do love this collection, but I still have tons of stuff um, on the laser cuts. So I'm like, let's just use it. Let's just use it. And then maybe I could get rid of a bit and put that kind of up here. Okay, I think that's what we'll do. I'm just going to switch them. We'll put that there and put that there. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Then the last bit will be the title, gluing it down. That'll be the last little bit. Okay. Okay. I'm just using the block to help hold it down for a little bit. Ooh, you're watching weather storms all over Oklahoma? Ooh. Wow, Pam, y'all be careful. Oh my gosh. Is it tornado season already, or is it just there's always a chance of tornadoes out there? That's the one thing I did not like about going to school in Illinois. I'm like, what? Oh my god. I like the movie Twister, but I don't want to be in the movie Twister. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I like it like that. I like it like that. Let's get this piece glued down. And then we'll glue these. Okay. Yes, Pam, be safe. 'Tis the season. And I know we have I don't think she's on tonight, but Daisy is I think in Oklahoma too, so we always be thinking about you guys cuz man, tornadoes are scary. And no rhyme or reason, you know? I think that's what I hate about them the most. And this, though I love the bow, I think I'm going to trim it down. And instead of it being this side, which I think is the side it's supposed to be, or maybe I could use that side. I think I like it better on the more reddish side. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. Executive decision. I don't like the side it's supposed to be. We're going to use the other side. Okay, and then yeah, I think we'll be okay. I should still be able to cover up that photo. Okay. We got good butterflies. All right, let's see what we can do. So with these letters, these are the alphas from Bella Boulevard. And even the ones from Doodlebug, I always put glue on them. Um, because I just feel like you saw how easy it was to move them about. You know what I mean? Like it just needs that added adhesion. You don't have to put a whole lot, but the one of the great parts about barely art glue and art glitter glue is that they dry clear. So even if you do have some spill out, it'll be all right. Okay. I guess I should probably do the center F, huh? And then work outwards. All right. So, okay, because I didn't double check, but I know there's usually more than one live sale. Is there another live sale this week? Just if you're still on, let me know. And then I'll look on the calendar and see if we have what lives are coming up. I know both of my lives are on Tuesday this month. Okay, Pam said always our weather is crazy. Yeah. Oh, she ran into the tornado like on purpose? I hope not. Because I know they can like sometimes just drop out of nowhere. I think that's what makes them scary. When I was in college, or really was grad school, um, my roommate at the time, he was like, "Let's go outside." Like, I'm like, "No, they literally just said to like get somewhere safe. Outside is not safe. What are you doing?" Especially because I myself had never encountered any tornadoes. I was in the Midwest for the first time. I'm like, mm-mm. Let's not do that. Okay, come on. Okay. No, she was trying to get home. Oh, was on her phone telling her family to take shelter. Oh, Jesus. That is heartbreaking. I need to look up. I'm still kind of straight. Okay. That's one good thing about being on camera is like you can look up and be like, okay, am I still crooked? It looks like it's still straight. It's still straight. My okay. I know you're probably like, why are you moving it? The gentlemen, those are thickers, and so I can't get my T square to really lay the way I want it to. Okay. Ooh. All right. Okay. Actually, I just started rewatching the series again, season 4 anyway. And I'm getting to some of the more, I guess we'll just say more sadder moments. And I kind of don't want to watch. I'm like, no. It's like you're torn, you want to watch the series again, but you also don't want to watch, I don't want to spoil it for anybody if they haven't seen it yet, but it was a good season. It really was. Oh, okay. But I think all the seasons was good for different reasons. And even when I rewatch, I don't necessarily rewatch every single episode. Like sometimes I fast forward, because I want to get to my favorite parts. Get your minds out of the gutter. It's not always about the spicy parts. uh, but I had started rewatching season 1 because you realize there was a lot. Most of season 1 I'll rewatch. You know what I mean? Some of the stuff with that creepy guy, I won't watch that because he just creeps me out. What was his name? Nigel Burbrick. I call him the Creeperton. The Creeperton. He was totally and completely creepy. I know. Oh, the whole thing is so sad. That's the one thing I hate about tornadoes. The unpredictability and the fact that there's no rhyme or reason. You know what I mean? How it can like literally go past one house and hit another house and then no rhyme or reason. Let's go a little bit over. And let's try and put our A in line with the other A. So it kind of lines up like that. Ooh, what time is it? Because let me tell you, time be flying. Ooh, 8:56. We're almost there. So you guys have any color ideas? I have this one stain. It's got a little bit more of a like orangey tone. Let me see. Where's my little... Okay. So remember we did this paper for the background of the photos. I think what I'm going to do is test this color. Hold on. And see if it'll work for splatters. Ooh. Hold on. Okay. Because I don't want it to be like bright orange. Yeah, this is burning ember. Let's see. This one might be good. This one might be good. Yeah, I think that's a good color. That's a good one. So even on there, you see? Yeah, I like that. Okay, so we're going to use this, maybe some of the white and the black. I'm not going to do gold on this one. And since I'm changing my photos, we don't have to cover them up. But you know what we do have to do?
What time is it? It's splatter time. It's splatter time.
My favorite time. All right. Yep. Don't worry. I'm changing out my photos. Don't panic. Don't panic. I think every time I do my black splatters, I'm like, I need to get a new bottle out. And I never did. And I never do. Like it so is not picking up any stuff. It is dry. Okay. Now this one had plenty, so we'll be able to get good amounts. And don't be scared with the curving of this thing. It's okay. I loved any of the shimmer. Micah. I love it. Okay. So let's give it a second. Give it a second. We made it right to 9. Thank you guys for joining me. I'm going to hold it up here so you can see and then like do a little tilt. Yeah, I really like that shimmer. Now there's too much on that flower right there. So I'm just going to grab a little piece of paper towel and kind of pick it up because when I tilt it, I don't want it to drip all over the place. So if we tilt, you can see some of that shimmer. And there's still enough room just for me to at least say it's my favorite show. And I'm so glad I listened to Beatrice and actually watched it. And I am a super fan now. Super, super, super fan. Okay, so two things done. We have thank you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So if you were watching the beginning, this was the challenge for March. So we did leaf number 4, use a 4-word title on your project. Okay. So our 4-letter word, An Offer from a Gentleman, which is actually the name of the book that season 4 is based off of. And I can take my pen and on number 16, page about favorite movie or bingeable series, and I can add my little check mark. So I went and all the ones that I hadn't done yet, I put in red. And now I can go through and check those for as I go. So that's how I'm using my checklist, okay? So 2 birds, 1 stone. March challenge and number 16 for bingeable series. Okay? All right, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me through my hot mess. I was a hot mess express today, for sure. Everybody let Tisa know I took over for her today. And then let me see, because nobody said anything. Keep an eye out on the group. Michelle will post when there's live sales. I believe there's another one tomorrow, but I'm not 100% sure. And the last thing is I just want to look for the schedule. Give me 1 second. I know I saved it. Where did I save it? Come on. Where's the calendar? I saved it. Was it that long ago? Okay. Let me go to Facebook. It's always something, I swear. Just hang on. Stay with me. Stay with me. Okay, so the next live is actually going to be Sarah at lunchtime on the 13th. So I do believe tomorrow there is a sale. Okay, so just keep an eye out because Michelle will let you guys know. And if you're on the app, you get an alert, and you can get an alert on Facebook as well. All right. So thanks again, you guys. I hope you have a great week. Have a good night, and I will talk to you later. Bye, y'all.